Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I recently became debt-free and are now working on saving up 6 months worth of expenses for a fully funded emergency fund. We use a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing methods to stay on track because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Well, welcome back, you guys. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you. In this video, I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing for the first week of June. I cannot believe it's June already. And we're going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,675. So I'm gonna get my cash set up and I hope you guys liked that little intro. I've been getting so many questions of like the equipment that I use and how I set up for my cash stuffing. So I thought it would be fun to just kind of film what that looks like. I do film in my, well, it's kind of like our bathroom. It's like a little room in between the bathroom and our bedroom. So like this is kind of like a vanity. And yeah, it's just, I love the white marble and there's a huge window right next to me, which lets in some natural light. So this is where I've enjoyed filming since we moved to the new house, and my setup process is pretty simple. I think what takes me the longest typically is just like, sometimes I want to switch up like what I have in the shot, like in the camera shot. And so that can take me a while sometimes to figure out something that I actually really like. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will link my camera stand in the description as well as any of the other things that I use in my videos. But let's go ahead and get started. Off to the side, I am going to be using my cash planning page, and this is where I wrote down all of my denominations and amounts for what I decided to budget for this week. So this is my black poppy wallet, and my wallet is like a huge mess. I did add a dashboard because these were both imperfect, and I'm obsessed with the way that the Shores dashboard layers with this aesthetic dollar dashboard specifically. So I did trim it a little bit to fit it in the wallet, but I think it still looks really good. So my wallet is a mess, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna stop and get a new fish tank, and then I did not end up doing that. So I'm actually gonna set that envelope off to the side, and I think I gotta figure out where this $10 goes. Sometimes when I'm like checking out somewhere, I'll just put, I think it goes in kids. I just put the money like just right in the front of my wallet. And then normally when I get out to the car, I try to remember to sort it into the envelopes it's supposed to go into, but sometimes I'm distracted and I forget. So let's get to the unstuffing and restuffing of my wallet. It is desperately needed. I suppose I'll take out my receipts, and I am gonna scan these into my Fetch Rewards app, and then my change pouch, my coin pouch is open. So I don't have a lot in here. I've been trying to use up some of my change for like when I'm making purchases, just to like make it exact change to make my life easier. Okay, so I'm gonna scan these receipts though into Fetch Rewards. I always talk about Fetch Rewards because it's such an amazing rewards program, but basically you scan in receipts, those receipts turn into points, and then you can redeem those points for gift cards. So as always, I'll leave my referral code up on the screen so that you can check it out. You get bonus points when you scan in your first receipt if you use my referral code, and then I also get bonus points. So it's a win-win. It's pretty awesome. So groceries is empty. My personal spending, I have $20 left in here, so we'll set that aside for my rollover savings challenge that we'll do towards the end. Eating out is empty. Drinks has 20, and we're gonna roll that over. Kids has 10, and I think we're gonna roll this over as well. And then nails is empty. Kindness and miscellaneous are both empty. So I did break one of my nails off. So I think I'll probably go in a little sooner than I normally do for a fill, which will be towards the end of next week. But for groceries, we are going to do $10 this week. And then for my personal spending money, we are gonna do 25. And actually, I just did a condensing, which you guys would have watched yesterday. And so I went through and kept all of the really nice bills out of that. So this cash stuffing is gonna seem like all my bills are nice, and I kind of did that on purpose. I always do that when I have a condensing. I'll choose all the nice bills. Drinks we're gonna roll. Why does that feel weird? Oh yeah, eating out and drinks were gonna roll over, kids were gonna roll over. And then kindness and miscellaneous, we are gonna stuff using our miscellaneous money. And I normally try to keep 5s in here for this reason. So I have 2 5s. So next week I will just have to remember to take out 2 more 5s to keep just in case. So we'll do one of them for the kindness envelope, which is just any random act of kindness I feel called to do during the week. Normally I like to just leave a bigger tip than I normally would. And 5 in miscellaneous. And miscellaneous is for things that we might forget to budget for. So that is it for my wallet for the week. Always feels so good to have that done. Next, we'll move into our high priority. And I'm just trying this out. I actually had somebody send me a picture. They had gotten a dashboard like this and didn't have like anything behind it. And I really liked the way it looked. So for right now, that's what I decided to do. Okay, so groceries, we are not stuffing because I already put the grocery money in my wallet. I'm filming this super late. Well, not super late. It's early in the day, but it's Saturday, so tomorrow is when it's gonna post technically. And so Chris took the kids into town to get donuts for breakfast so that I could film, which he is just the best. So we're actually doing 100 in fresh beef and pork. We need to kind of start working on this envelope a little more intensely. So 1, 2, 300, 350, $360. Somebody asked me in the comments how much we pay. It all depends on the rancher that you get it from, but we paid a total of $1,800 for half a cow. And that includes like the processing. So like they package all the meat up and everything as well. And then the pig, I don't know how much pigs normally cost because my brother-in-law is a hog farmer. So we get our pig at a really good deal. We split the pig with my sister Steph and her family. And so we paid my brother-in-law $100 for the pig. And then I think it was $200 each for the processing. So it was, I mean, that's a really good deal. I think it's normally probably much more than that, but okay. So in clothing, we did 10 and now we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, $520. I still need to do my unstuffing. I just have not had a hot minute to go through my Every Dollar app to write all of the transactions down. So Beauty's getting 10. So Beauty now has 100, 152, 10, 20. So 220. So that is a goal that I have for this upcoming week is to get all of that written down. And then we're going to have a really nice long unstuffing video because I'm a little bit behind. So, and by a little bit, I mean a lot. 20, 40, 60, 70 in chickens. Make sure you stick around because I do have some happy mail to open at the end. I have a small business spotlight and then something I picked up from the post office yesterday. We're adding 30 to vehicle maintenance. So now we have 1,000 set aside, 50, 70, 90, 100. So 1,100 total. So I'm excited to open both of those. Medical, we're adding 50. So we have 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 455. So officially 1K in medical. Health, we are doing 20. So 100, 120, 140, 150 in health. Speaking of the Every Dollar app, I shared this on my Instagram stories, but I'm going to talk about it here too. I am by no means like sponsored by Dave Ramsey or anything, but I do use his app. So Copay's got 15. We now have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105. But we use his Every Dollar app, and I'm just so grateful for it because last week when I was doing my budget, I was categorizing all of our transactions, and I noticed that tax prep is getting 50. I noticed that I was charged twice for one of my $90 subscriptions, which is for my Athletic Greens, AG1. It's like a supplement that I take every morning. And so I was able to call the company and they refunded me the $90 for because I got charged twice for it. Don't know that I would have noticed that if it wasn't for the app. So I just I love that I'm able to categorize my transactions like that in the app so I can catch things like that. 1, 200, 250, 260. Did I add 50 to that? See, I get talking, and then if I didn't, I'll go back and do it at the end. Okay, so the memberships is getting 5. So 1, 200, 210, 215, 220. I don't even know how much our subscriptions are going to be, or our memberships are going to be this year. I need to check how much. I feel like Amazon Prime went up. I don't think my Sam's Club membership did though. So now this is low priority sinking funds. For eating out, we are adding 20. So we have 60, and I budgeted 40, but I already put 20 in my wallet. So drinks, we're doing 40, which I still have 20 in my wallet, which I didn't realize, but 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. So 140. So I think we're kind of set in this one for a while. I already stuffed my personal spending money. Chris, though, should we put this into our savings challenge? I think we should. And we'll just start him fresh for June. So 25 is what Chris is going to get. Date night is getting $10. We did, actually, hang on. So I actually had this money set aside because Chris and I went on a date night for his birthday, like the night before his birthday. And we always play pull tabs when we go to our favorite like bar and grill. And so we usually don't spend more than $40, but we used the money out of our date night envelope for that. And we ended up winning $150. So that paid for our dinner. And also we were gonna just put the rest in here. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. We normally don't win. We normally know that when we're playing pull tabs, we are probably gonna lose that $40, but it's still fun. So, and we don't go there very often. So it's like when we go there, we always, it's just like $40 is our limit. 100, 200, 250, 260, 270. And we'll win like a couple bucks here and there, and then we'll just keep playing until, you know, we don't win anymore, but I don't know, it's so fun. Self-care is getting 20, so now we have 40. Gifts is getting $10. I'm gonna have to take out of here because I did buy end of the year teacher gifts. 100, 152, 250, 270, 280, $290. Hockey rink is getting 10. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 285. So Chris and I have had quite the week as far as like things breaking. So travel now has 50, 60, 65, 70. So first it's the pool cover. So the pool cover is completely broken. It is a motorized pool cover that you have to open and close with a key, which we love because it's safe for the kids. Canning is getting 20. So now we have 51, 20, 40, 60. So originally we were quoted $14,000 for a new one. And we knew it was like kind of starting to go out a couple weeks ago when we got the quote. We're like, oh, we can, you know, deal with it for now. Like I don't want to spend that much on a pool cover right now. And so we were having to, it took 2 people to close the pool cover, but it was worth it to not spend 14 grand. Farmers Market is getting $20. So now we have 120 in Farmers Market. So, well, what night was it? Thursday night, Chris came in the house and he's like, the pool cover is completely shot. It's like not working. Oh, I'm not stuffing miscellaneous. Well, yeah, I took those 5s out. And then we are stuffing horses. We're gonna do $20 in here. So now we have 40. 1/1 billionth of what we're gonna need. But he came in, he was like, the pool cover is completely shot. I'm like, great. So we cannot close it. So that night, I'll pop a picture up because I think it's hilarious. I always take pictures of moments like this because in the moment it really sucks. But then like later on, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, do you remember that night that we had to literally drill all of our doors shut because we're worried about Eli getting out? Like if he woke up in the middle of the night, saw the pool cover was open, he might go out there. And he wouldn't go in the water, I don't think, but he could fall in. And so we literally drilled our doors shut so that he couldn't get out because that's like all we had. It was late at night. All the kids were in bed, and we do have a security system, but we like, and I should say a newer security system. So the house had one, and then we bought a newer version so that we can have like everything on our phones with like apps, and it's actually really cool. So Chris got that set up yesterday, but it was just so funny because it's like 10:30 at night and we're drilling our doors shut so that our autistic child doesn't escape the house at night. And ironically, he slept in later than he ever has the next morning, but neither of us slept very well that night. It's just like nerve-wracking. So kids, this is the kids binder. Kids clothing, we're doing 20. So luckily, I don't know if it's luckily, but luckily we did call a few other companies and got some other quotes, and they're like half the price of the first quote. Kids clothing now has 100, 152, 250, 270, 290. So, and that's if we need a new motor. If we don't need a new motor, it's only going to be like $3,000 to replace the part that broke. If we need a new motor, it'll be closer to $7,000. Oops, I don't think I'm doing school expenses. We're going to do 5, so now we have 60. But all that to say, this is why we are going so hard on our savings, and this is like what savings is for. I don't want to spend the money. I really don't, but I'm not losing sleep about it because we have the money to pay for it. 500, 600, 700, 750, 770, 780 and back to school. So it's like, you know, like when you've been saving for a long time and then you have to spend the money, it kind of sucks. Birthdays is getting 20. The next birthday is not until October, and it's Rowan's birthday. So we have a while to build this cash up in this envelope. 100, 120, 140, 145. So then, I'm not done yet. So then, when we moved in, we had issues with our fridge and our freezer. We've had a guy out twice to fix it, and then it works for a while and then it breaks again. Well, it broke again yesterday. Like, we could tell the temperature wasn't great. So I moved all of the freezer food into our big freezer. We have 2 freezers outside because we get a lot of meat at once. So I moved everything out into those freezers. I just realized you can't see my hundreds very well there. Moved everything out to those freezers, but everything in the fridge is probably shot. So now we're either today or tomorrow need to go get a new fridge. And it's just like, but that's what happens when you buy a new house. I feel like it's just, hockey's getting 10. Whenever you buy a new house, there's always a bunch of unexpected expenses that come up. 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195 in hockey. So we're just having one of those days. I feel like there's one other thing that happened and now I can't think of it. Gymnastics is getting 10. So now gymnastics has 20, 30, 40, 45. Each of the kids is getting, I gotta flip my page here just to make sure. Each of the kids is getting 20. Oh my gosh, not 20, 5. They wish. All right, 50, 70, 80, 85, $90 for Liam. And I do need to pull a little bit of cash out of Rowan's envelope when I do my unstuffing because, let's see, Eli, oh duh, 5. 50, 60, 65 for Eli. She graduated preschool yesterday, and then we went and got a pedicure after. So that was really fun. So like Rowan has 50, 55, 60. Her pedicures aren't very expensive, but it's her favorite thing to do with mom. So as soon as her ceremony was over and we left, I'm like, to the nail salon. And we went and got our toenails painted. Bristol is getting 5. So now we have 50, 60, 65, 70. And then kids miscellaneous is getting skipped. We've got a pretty good amount in there for right now. Next is going to be our home binder. I feel like this video might be a little longer. I hope that's okay with everyone. Household is getting a 20. So now we have 51, 150, 170, 175. You guys will hear Chris when he comes back because his truck is really loud, and then I'm sure the kids will come running up here. Garden has 20, or is getting 20. So now we have 100, 150, 170, 190. My fingernail, or like this, I keep getting my finger caught on my envelopes. Does that happen to anyone else? It's like, I caught it on something, and now it just, every time I go into an envelope, I have to be careful that it doesn't catch on the envelope. Lawn care is getting 10. So now we have $500, $520, $530, $540 in seasonal lawn care. Organizing is getting 10. So now we have $20, $30, $40, $45 in organizing. Home is getting 10. So now we have 120. Freeze dryer, what are we doing? Are we doing freeze dryer? Yes, we are. Freeze dryer is getting 100. So we have 1,000 set aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1,500 total. I just did a cash condensing, but next time we'll be able to put a $500 placeholder in there. Renovations, we are gonna do 50. So I'm gonna start building this one back up because as soon as we get our old house sold, we're gonna start some fun projects in the new house and just kind of mosey and not be super serious about it, but there are some things we want to update. So we're going to start saving. So 500, 6, 7, 750, 800. I hear Chris. You guys will hear him soon. Seasonal decor is getting 20. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60. So 260. You'll also probably hear the garage door open because it's right underneath me and it's very loud. All right, so that is the home binder. And then the last sinking funds binder we'll do is our holiday sinking funds. So Valentine's Day is getting 5. A lot of these holidays are gonna get 5 this week. Easter is also getting 5. So we have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. I just did a cash condensing. I wonder if I skipped that envelope because I had some 5s in there, like several 5s. Oh no, you know what happened? I didn't have any 10s at the time. That's what it was. And I forgot to go back and put a 10 in there. So it's okay though. Mother's Day is getting 5. So we have 110. You hear my kid, Rowan. Father's Day is getting 5. This is just like the most real video I've ever made. I like showed you how I did my setup. Now my kids are gonna come up here. It's cool, it's cool. All right, so 100, 200, 20, 30, 35, 235. And Chris has said all he wants is to go golfing. So that's what we'll use that money for. 4th of July is getting 30 because it is coming up. Hey Eli, did you get donuts? Yeah, cool. 4th of July now has 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65. 365 for 4th of July, and I think we're hosting. So we'll use some of that money for maybe some decorations too. Halloween is getting 5. So we now have $210 in Halloween. Thanksgiving is getting a 5. What's up, buddy? 100, 120, 125, 130 in Thanksgiving. Black Friday is getting 20. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 275 in Black Friday. Christmas is getting 50. We just do 50 every single week, no matter what. 1,000, 1, 2, 253. So $1,300 saved up in Christmas so far. And I don't really have a goal. I just stuff 50 a week. And like last year we had leftover money, so we kind of got a head start, which was really nice. New Year's Eve is getting 5. So 100, 150, 55, 160 in New Year's Eve. And then Seasons is getting 10. So we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 380, 390. All right, and that is it for our home binder. Next we'll do savings challenges. Actually, before we do that, I forgot to put this pet care envelope back in here. So I'm gonna do that because this envelope is supposed to get 20. So my husband got dog food. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, $240 in pet care. All right, now we are going to do savings challenges. All right, so first up, we're gonna do the rollover savings challenge. I don't have any ones this time, but I do have some fives. So I feel like we haven't stuffed a lot in this year, but I'm also stuffing half of the amount that we normally did into our personal spending. So that's probably part of the reason. So we're gonna add 3 5s. I get asked almost daily when these will restock, these clear envelopes. They are on their way. They're in transit. So soon they will restock. All right, and then we've got some 20s to add, which is always super fun. Thanks, Chris. I guess I did have one this week, which was nice. So we're gonna add 4 20s to this one. All right, so that is it for our rollover savings challenge. All right, next let's do, this is the 5K savings challenge that I'm working on, and I kind of messed up a little bit, so we're gonna fix some of the envelopes that I forgot to stuff. And really quick, I wanna answer a question. I did a Q&A box on Instagram last week, and there were a lot of questions that I wasn't able to get to. And so thank you guys, by the way, so much for asking questions when I do a Q&A, but somebody asked what pen I use for writing in my budget binder, and it is the Sharpie pen, and it is my absolute favorite. So I just wanted to answer that question here because she asked specifically, like, what pen do you use in your YouTube videos? So I'm assuming you watch my YouTube videos, so hopefully that answers your question. And then also, these pens are gonna be coming to the shop. These are in the Essential Starter Bundle that I have on the website, but I'm gonna sell these separately as well because I'm obsessed. It's a fine tip, it's a 0.5 millimeter, and it's a really awesome pen. So I will be adding that as well. It might be one of my newest, like, favorite pens to use in my planner. But okay, that being said, let's go ahead and fix this envelope. So I needed to add 50 to March. I was $50 short. I did my math wrong last week when I planned my cash stuffing. So we were short $50. So we're gonna get that in there so that it's all caught up. And then we are gonna cash stuff the last week of May because I also forgot to do that as well. So we're gonna add 100. Then May will be all done. And just a shop update, I always feel like I need to talk about that when I'm doing these savings challenges because of all the things, this is what people are asking about the most. So by Monday, so today's Saturday, so by Monday I'll have all of the restock orders sent out, and then I'll get caught up on the orders that have come in since the restock, and then we're gonna start processing through the SOPHIE binders, get those back up on the site as a restock, as well as the CHIC wallets. And then after that, I'm going to restock the monthly savings challenge tracker inserts, so these, and they will be available with or without these envelopes. I love these envelopes, but they will be available with or without these envelopes. And then we'll also restock placeholders, and I will open up my listing for custom inserts as well. So a lot of really fun things coming up with the shop. A lot of highly requested restocks. So next is the 10K savings challenge, and we finished up May last week. So we are gonna start with the first week of June. Oh wait, we have to do June for the 5K too. I completely forgot about that. So let's do that really quick. We are also doing, I was like, why do I have so much money left over? Because I also planned to do the first week of June for the 5K because we are, like I said, completely caught up. So we are stuffing $90 for the 5K, week 1 of June. Once I have my life together as far as like things being restocked on the website, I do plan on designing some more savings challenges. I just like have not had a chance yet. Okay, so now the 5K savings challenge is actually completed. So now we can do June, and we are gonna do $300 for the first week. We put a lot, what did we do? $540 this week in savings challenges. That's super fun. So we have $300 here. So there we go. That is it for our savings challenges. All right, so I do have an unboxing. This is a small business spotlight, and I was sent this package by a company called Oliver & Company Candles, and I'm really excited to share this with you because what's cool is the mission of this company. So this does come from a small business, and it says, "Dear Emily, thank you for being the good in this world and helping people. You are amazing. God bless you and your business. I hope you enjoy our candles. Tell your dogs I said hi. Your friends, Oliver and Casey." And she has a really cool story. And so Oliver is her dog, and he helped her through some really hard times in her life. And so she actually donates she donates a percentage of her sales to, I believe it's dog shelters. Don't quote me on that. Oh my God, this is so cute. It's a little German Shepherd because she knows we have 2 German Shepherds. This is the cutest sticker ever. Oh, stop. This is so cute. So these are matches for the candles, and it has like a little swipe on the side. Oh, this is so stinking cute. And then here's her business card. So definitely go check her out. Here it says, "With every purchase, you help an animal in need." And then here's her socials. So make sure you like take a screenshot of that. Okay, I'm so excited to see these. It was so hard not to open this box, but I wanted to wait so I could film it. So let's get these out first and then we'll open them. I can't believe she sent me 2 candles. This is so sweet. So let's open this first one. This first one is Mandarin and Cranberry. And then it says, "Thank you for helping us save 1 animal at a time." I cannot read today. "Thank you for helping us save animals 1 candle at a time." I can already smell it, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed with this packaging. I absolutely love this. Hi, baby. We have another kid coming up. So this is Mandarin Cranberry. It's a soy wax candle. It's handmade. This is an 8-ounce candle, and it burns for 50 hours. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I'm so excited to light these. I just have to keep him away from Eli because if he sees a candle burning, he'll go blow it out. Like, he loves blowing out candles. And this one is teak wood. Don't want to ruin this packaging. It's so cute. Oh, and this is a double wick. Oh my gosh. So this one burns for 80 hours, and she is based out of Indiana. Oh my God, this is so cute. 15-ounce candle. Oh, I love that smell. This smells so good. You guys, I seriously highly recommend checking out her shop. These candles smell so good. And this is so my style. This is very like minimal, neutral colors, which is kind of the vibe in my house. Like, these are gonna look so good sitting out at my house. And I'm gonna tell all my friends and family about it too, because I'm sure I'll get compliments on them. Oh, I absolutely love this. You guys, highly recommend checking her out. Casey at Oliver & Company Candles, LLC. All right, we have one more piece of Happy Mail to open, and this comes from I don't know, because I don't want to turn it over because you can see part of the address, but her name is covered up by like a strip that the post office put on this. So I don't actually know who this is from yet, and I have no idea what it is. We get to find out together. I love that because that envelope kept the card nice. This is like a really nice card. Oh my gosh. Life's kindest people are truly selfless, thoughtful, and full of love. They never realize how much difference they make to the lives of those who are lucky enough to know them. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest card ever. Oh my God. Oh, are you serious right now? Look at all these cute gnome stickers. I get so giddy when it's gnomes. Oh, these are so cute. You guys know that when you send me stickers, Rowan like can sniff these out from a mile away. Oh my God, I love it when it's all different like characters of gnomes. That makes me so happy. Oh, you just wait, you guys, until I get my garden set up. There will be a couple gnomes in there because I just think they're so funny. Oh, these are so cute. Let's figure out who this is from. Oh, Rashandria, is that how you say your name? I know who you are though. I know you've ordered from my shop several times, and I get really excited when I see your guys' name pop up more than once. So there are several of you that when you order, I know exactly who you are and I recognize your name, and it just means so much to me. Like repeat customers and customer loyalty is so important to me. So I get really excited. Okay, it says, thank you for being such a magnificent role model in the community, for being someone that not only I, but also everyone can look up to. Your work is incredibly hard in everything that you do, no matter what it may be, and yet I never once heard you complain about it. There's always a smile on your face, even in the most stressful of times, and I admire your diligence and dedication more than you will ever know. Thanks for all you do for the aesthetic dollar. You make a huge difference in my life, and you have my support for a lifetime. I literally just said that's what means the most to me. Thank you so much. P.S. I included some stickers for my little friends. Oh, they're not for me. Just kidding. I always share with Rowan. I always share with her because she just loves stickers, but I will be keeping a couple of those at least. And I hope you, Steph, Chris, and my little friends enjoy Starbucks. And then just call me Ro. So that's so fun because my daughter Rowan, we call her Ro for short. So I love that. Oh, thank you so much. Everyone's going to be so excited. You know that Starbucks is like one of Rowan's favorite places. She's so bougie. She calls it a coffee, but she gets a tall steamer with like 2 pumps of vanilla and whipped cream and just thinks she is like a diva. It's so adorable. But oh, thank you so much. This was so generous of you, and I will never be desensitized to things like this ever. Like this means every time I get a card, every time I get something in the mail, it means so much to me. So thank you so much. All right, you guys, well, that is it for this week's cash stuffing. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Have a great week, you guys.